Hello everyone, Raven here, and today we're going to be reacting to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo DLC announced trailer. Now, I know this has been out for quite a while and everyone's probably looked at this and analyzed it, but yeah, I want to go through it because I feel like doing it. Yesterday I did a whole stream, like, I guess like almost 2 hours or something. I can't remember. And I was doing Sparking Zero's new survival mode, and I tell you that mode, it does get to you and shit. So yeah. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Now I'm going to be going through everything, so it's like every character, every new thing that's going to be in it. So this video is probably going to be long. If you want to skim through it, go ahead. But I am going to be talking about everything in this trailer, so let's get into it. It's already been a minute. I really suck with these video intros. Yeah, I can't click. There we go. Now click on it. Alright, hopefully it doesn't come through my mic. Oh, break the limits. Alright, we got Gohan. This will show you. So these two were showing like Gohan's new ultimate attack from the BoJack movie, and here we got Goku and Vegeta's Kamehameha and Gallic Gun attack from Dragon Ball Super Broly. Bardock's Rush attack from episode of Bardock. We got Pycon. We got Zanya, I think. So we get Pycon, or as I like to call him, Pepe the Frog. You can't tell me he doesn't look like Pepe the Frog. So we get Zanya from BoJack. We get an OG King Piccolo. Well, I don't know why I'm saying OG King Piccolo. King Piccolo. Grandpa Gohan. Tao Pai Pai, or Mercenary Tao. Ooh, hold on. Go back. Ooh, we're getting Spike Devilman. I don't remember playing Spike a lot in BT3, but, you know, happy he's here. I remember if you go watch Kadazi's video, he does have mention about Spike the Devilman's ability in BT3. So it looks like Spike is going against Zamasu, and I don't know if that's an actual reaction or it's just like Zamasu going into the neutral battle stance. But if Spike does have his own episode battle, that would be pretty cool, as Spike does have he has a similar thing in BT3 where he literally saves the world from Freezer and whatnot. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're getting Champa, which is awesome. Hopefully they bring in some very unique moves. Maybe he might have the same move as Beerus, because this does kind of look like Beerus's Supernova move. We get an Super Android 17, which, you know, I don't know why. Like, I've never been a big fan of Android 17. Well, no, Super 17. I don't know why I'm saying Android 17. Never really been a big fan, but, like, after seeing him not be in Sparking Zero, it's kind of grown on me where it's like, come on. I'm not really that big of a fan, but please bring the boy in. We have other characters in GT. Please bring the boy in.
Just as the mad doctors intended.
Over 30 plus playable characters. We're getting base GT Vegeta. That is fucking awesome, because I really wanted base GT Vegeta. Like, I'm pretty sure like GT Vegeta is probably one of my favorite versions of Vegeta. Actually, a lot of the characters in GT are possibly my favorites, because they just do so much with characters after their arcs have been completed. Like, Z is them going through the arcs from like beginning to end. I know, like, for Goku it would be like Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, but Vegeta is probably my favorite version of, like, GT Vegeta is my favorite version of Vegeta. Plus I had a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta figurine as a kid. Somehow his tail broke off and I was never seen again. We're getting Super Vegeta, and finally, we are finally getting his, what is it? I forgot the name. Final Shine attack in his Super Saiyan form, which he actually does in the anime. That is amazing. So I wonder what they're going to put for his Super Saiyan 4 form. Maybe they're just going to keep this move for... Why did I blank out on the move again? Final Shine. Yeah, they're probably going to use the Final Shine attack for his Super Saiyan 4 form. Just again. Because Vegeta doesn't really use anything in Super... actually, now that I think about it, yeah, Vegeta in Super Saiyan 4 doesn't actually use any Ki Blast moves that I can remember. Like, he's only in it for, like, maybe 2 episodes. But he doesn't really use anything. I know Final Shine attack he does use against, I think, Omega Shenron. We get Nova Shenron, which, you know, a lot of people like.
Hope to defeat me. Let's do it.
GT Trunks. Also, if we're getting Nova Shenron, we might be getting Ice Shenron. Don't know what other Shenrons we might be getting. I don't know. We could just be getting Nova Shenron, which, you know, valid. GT Trunks. Of course. You know, we gotta have GT Trunks. We gotta have the OGs, because we only got Pan and GT Goku. So we gotta have Trunks. We're getting Super Saiyan GT Trunks, which is also awesome. I wonder if he's probably gonna have an interaction with Baby Vegeta or something. Oh, you know, actually that'd be fun. Imagine an interaction between GT Trunks and Goku Black. Like, Goku Black mentioning, like, Trunks or some shit, and he's like, well, you look different. Trunks like, who the fuck are you? I don't know you. Alright. Oh. Oh, damn, we're getting, like, a father-son attack, too, with GT, Vegeta, and Trunks. So I guess this might be Trunks' ultimate attack, where Vegeta just pops in. So this is basically the equivalent to the father-son Kamehameha. I'm just kind of making that up. That's what I believe this might be. But if that is basically, like, father-son attack, that's like the father-son Kamehameha, that would be awesome. Because I know they did that as a, you know, spoiler for one of Vegeta's episode battles. When Vegeta fights Perfect Cell, him and Trunks do a Final Flash together. So it's basically like father-son Final Flash. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're getting King Vegeta. Yeah, we're getting all BT3 characters. That's awesome. I don't know what this move is.
Let's do this.
Oh, we're getting Chilai as well. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Chilai was being added. I always, like, when Xenoverse 2 was getting DLC characters, I always thought, like, yeah, Chilai, if she gets added, that would be kind of weird because she's not really a fighter. She hasn't really been shown to fight. I mean, she can shoot people and tase people. That's about it. But, I mean, they added Pansy from Dragon Ball Daima, and she doesn't really do that much other than the same shit. But, hey, they made her work. So, yeah. Alright, we're getting Jaco. Guessing that is his ultimate. Maybe a super attack. Are we getting, Dragon Ball Z Oob? That's pretty cool. Getting Oob back when he was, like, starting out.
I hope you can come back once more.
Also, I didn't say anything. We're getting final... What was it? Like, NZ Goku... Well, yeah, End of Z Goku outfit, which is probably one of the better Goku outfits in that. He really shed off, like, all the orange and whatnot, and this does kind of suit him. This look has also kind of grown on me.
Good. Your evil can't be allowed.
We're getting Gohan in his Orange Star High School. I believe that might be a new super move. Is it? Yeah, that looks like a key shockwave kind of move. I don't know. It could be a new super attack. It is saying, like, costumes and super attack, which this is displaying both costumes and super attacks. But yeah, so definitely new skill for Gohan. Alright, finally got Great Sail Woman for Videl, so I'm guessing a new super attack for her.
I'm on it, Sandman.
Don't you mock me.
I'm guessing we're getting Revenge of Cooler Piccolo, where he does his stretchy arms. That's pretty neat. That's like one of the things that you don't really see Namekians do anymore. Piccolo did it in uh was it superhero. He does it against I think Gamma 2. Does like his stretchy arm and whatnot. And they actually incorporated that into Sparking Zero here, which it's like a feat that Piccolo doesn't really use. Like, you don't really see him use his stretchy arms or his giant form. It's like a thing that just doesn't happen anymore. Alright.
Right here and now.
We're getting Revenge of Cooler Goku, which I'm not going to lie. Hold on, we're gonna skim back a bit. Okay. I don't know how many people are going to like maybe hate this, but the Super Saiyan hair in this, mind you, this is like unrefined Super Saiyan. So this is basically Super Saiyan grade 1, not mid Goku's Super Saiyan grade 4. This is like this is supposed to be basically his Frieza Saga Super Saiyan. And I'm not going to lie, the hair looks way better here. Now, the issue I had with Goku's Super Saiyan hair in like his, early Z outfit is the fact that his hair was basically like, you can tell that it's basically just the was it the N? No, okay, I said mid before. I meant N Goku. But it's basically N Goku's Super Saiyan hair without the lines, and you can clearly tell like that. But this one looked way more accurate to how the anime portrayed it, and I actually like that. It does look more, fluffed up, more puffy and whatnot, than the more refined Super Saiyan that we're used to. So that is a very neat detail. I was gonna say detail. What is wrong with me? And also we get his Kamehameha move from Revenge of Cooler when he blasts Cooler's supernova away. I think I said Beerus had a supernova move. I think I was just mixing that up with Cooler's. I can't remember what Beerus' attack was. But this shot right here, this is a beautiful shot. This is like wallpaper level of good. I would actually have this as a wallpaper. It's such a beautiful shot. Alright, we're getting into game mode. Let's go. Alright, so this is what we got. Step 1, we got the map, and then the battle event, and step 3, level up. This is what I'm somewhat more excited for, because, as I said recently, I played the new survival mode, which, that is somewhat fucking hard. I mean, the round robin battle, you have to beat the entire roster of characters. So, like, the current roster is, I think, 208 characters. You have to beat all those characters, by the way. The deathmatch battle mode is literally the same thing, but instead of it just pushing out, like, random characters each time, you get to pick 3 suggested characters you want. But yeah, I also noticed that this is a little bit of rant for that survival mode. I also noticed that every 10th character is a boss, but there are the characters who, if you go into a melee battle with and they just constantly like dodge around you in that, they are weak as. So if you hit them with a ki blast, their 4 bars is going to just dwindle down to nothing. So the characters who can dodge are weak as. Those are the only 2 things I've really noticed is that, like, 10th bosses are, like, 10th characters are bosses, so, like, yeah. So if you were to fight, like, 50 characters so far, you would have fought at least, 5 bosses? Because it's every 10 characters is, like, I'm probably making no sense. Anyway, let's get on with it. The map looks okay, to be honest. Alright, this is the closer version of the map. So, I mean, if this is going to be like you just pick a spot, and then your character flies off to that spot and it initiates like a little cutscene in that, That does kind of suck because I think in like what was it, Budokai 3 or something, you could literally fly around the world in that. And then Dragon Ball Z Kakarot sort of incorporated a sort of semi-open world later on. But like, I mean, what more can you do with this game?
You ready?
Because watch, feel like you just fly off, and then I guess you go into like a little cutscene battle.
Gotcha!
Alright, so we got the level up screen. Here's the thing. So I'm still unfamiliar with, I've been playing this game since launch and I'm still unfamiliar with this, like all the little icons up here and that. So there is one thing, is that I think battle art, which I'm guessing is that Master Roshi, like you can add allies and they boost you on that, which is sort of similar to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That's not bad.
If you can complete the task, I have a wonderful reward ready for you.
Okay, this is something I really want. Like, this looks awesome. So, over on the left, obviously, you have, you know, the standard aura charge. And then on the right is, like, you at, like, level 60 or some shit. But that is so awesome. It's an actual power progression system where it goes from, like, you know, small aura charge to just overwhelming stuff. And it kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's aura sensing, when you find like a powerful opponent and you go like, oh, you know, here's Piccolo's aura, like say Saiyan Saga, where you get like, oh, Piccolo's aura, where it's, you know, it's pretty big, it's like double his size. And then you got Vegeta's aura, which is like the size of a mountain. Yeah, that's kind of awesome.
Ready? I'm not the same anymore.
Alright, here's the new stages. 4 new stages. Kami's Palace, which looks pretty good, to be honest. That looks amazing.
Who you supposed to be?
Oh, okay, what was that? Hold on, what was that voice?
Who you supposed to be?
I don't know. I feel like that might be Evil Boo's voice line. And for some reason they put it with Super Boo's, where his is much deeper, whereas Evil, you know, the grey Evil Boo's voice is much higher pitch. So yeah. Also, stage destruction on Kami's Lookout. Awesome. That's all I can say for it. It's just fucking awesome. You can literally recreate the anime between Gotenks and Super Boo, where they just fucking destroy the Lookout, and Piccolo's just standing there like, the Lookout, what have you done?
I'll knock you out in no time flat.
Kame House, another fan favorite. A lot of people played on this, including myself and my older cousins. We used to pick stuff like the Kame House and the Cell Arena. Now, the thing is, like, yes, this is going to have, you know, the house destruction, but I do wonder if they're going to have the BT3 Easter egg in the house. There is a BT3 Easter egg in Kame House, but I'm not going to spoil it here. So if you want to see that, you can look it up on your own time.
You're going to die, fool.
Which, one of the issues is that the only way to see the Easter egg is by trying to get the camera inside the house, but if you destroy the house, the Easter egg, you know, disappears, so be careful. Bitter Tundra, which is the ice map. I don't remember playing on the ice map as much as a kid when I was playing BT3, but seeing it now, and it looks more like the Dragon Ball Super Broly version. Neat.
As I am now, I can more than easily take you on alone.
That's
I
awesome.
can never forget
Stratosphere, Planet Vegeta, classic one from BT3, and I'm guessing the oh, let me go back a bit. And I'm guessing the ship in the background, like all around here, like this is going to be a massive map, but I'm guessing the ship in that is also going to be destructible, which it is in BT3. Stratosphere Earth, so it's basically the same as Planet Vegeta, but above Earth and without the Frieza ship. And we got Goku and Beerus fighting it out, like in the anime. Stating the obvious. Alright, battle system, let's go! Chain Blast.
I'll protect you. Don't worry.
Okay, so I guess, I don't know how this is going to be incorporated, which I guess maybe you can swap out to another character, like, actually, no, I think for this, because when you swap out to a character, that's left on your D-pad. When you transform, that's up on the D-pad. I'm pretty sure right on the D-pad has nothing, so this might be an input for when you hold right on the D-pad. And it's like, oh, Chain Blast for the character you want to swap out to. And, you know, it's basically a swap out, but your character does, like, a super ultimate attack. So, that's gonna be nice. Stuttering like an idiot.
Don't worry, Lord Frieza. I'll take care of everything.
I think it's a pretty cool addition. Sparking boost. So he get boost now. I wonder, is it a natural boost? Because I know when you do boost and do an ultimate, you can boost the attack, but I'm not sure what this entails.
Breakthrough the limit.
Alright, now we get, I'm guessing this is the montage. Oh, we're getting another character they didn't show before. This is Trunks and Goten dressing up as... I can't remember the name of the person. Like, the character that's supposed to be. I think it was like Mighty something. I can't remember. I haven't seen the episode in like a while, so... Oh, we get Chilai and another character I'm blanking out on. I can't remember, but you know, if this is an ultimate attack, that's pretty cool. I feel like Chilai is definitely going to be another character who cannot fly because obvious. Ooh, GT Android 18. Probably one of my favorite outfits for 18, other than the... I think her... Now, this is going to be a very, a bit, like, hot take. I was going to say controversial. One of my favorite outfits from Android 18 is definitely her Bio Broly outfit. And also, they made it extremely good, too. Because, for those who don't know, if you equip the Bio Broly outfit, which is, you know, like the long sleeves and that, and whatnot, like, I don't think it's the one without the jewelry and shit. I can't remember. I think it might be on the very end. But they did change it up, so instead of it just being a cosmetic change, it does change one of her skills, and that is, it changes one of her, like, regular key spam blast skills to Destructo Disc, which is pretty cool. So they actually did something with that outfit. And we're getting Shin too. Awesome. This might be an ultimate attack from Shin or whatever. I do hope they keep his little super attacks from BT3 where he spawns a block of Kachin and like throws it at you and shit. Zamasu can do that. We get Android 8 or Ada from OG Dragon Ball. I think he was in BT3? I cannot remember. It's been so long since I played BT3. We get Nam again with his fucking dive attack. That's gonna be fun. General Blue? General Blue, yep. Stay away from my children. King Cold, which I'm pretty sure... Do we ever have King Cold in a Tenkaichi-esque game? I don't remember, but, you know, I guess great new addition. If he's been in another one, just let me know in the comments. Getting Salza with the Salza blade. Oh, I saw that. I went back far. We're getting Fasha again. The thing is, I do hope with like Saiyans and that, which they're probably not going to add them. But if it is like, you know, 30 plus characters, I do hope they add back the Saiyan, like, Ozaru forms, because that would be funny as they had the Great Ape or Ozaru forms in BT3, including one for like Sasha, King Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, Turles, and a bunch more, you know, like Goku, Goku, Baby, Grade 8 Vegeta, you know, like the common ones in the actual anime. But like, whereas they had like other ones for the other Saiyan characters. Or getting another character. I can't remember this character's name. Is it Tato or something? I don't know his actual name, but I know he's part of Bardock's crew, and he's like Bardock's friend. I guess I guess he's like right hand man and like friend. Alright, Super 17 again. Bardock. Getting, I'm guessing, well, I can't remember which Trunks this is. Is this just like regular Trunks that we already have in the game? I'm guessing we're getting another attack with these three characters. I'm not sure, because I mean, why are they doing this? This might be the attack for like when all three of them do like the Kamehameha against, was it General Lude? I think that's his name. I haven't watched GT. I haven't watched the Black Star Saga and GT for like ages. Ooh, Gohan and Goku's Cell Saga outfit. Not gonna lie, pretty lit. Oop, okay, I thought there was gonna be more to it. And Goku blowing up the ground. Instead of like, you know, pushing Oob to his max, he's just trying to kill Oob in this trailer. And we get, I'm guessing that's a new title card or something, which would be, I guess, unless that's just the DLC title card and that. But yeah, this is awesome that we actually get all these characters. And I'm super excited for this because I grew up playing BT3 and Raging Blast 2 as a kid. So yeah, the Tenkaichi series is sort of like very close to my heart, so yeah. And also we get Xenoverse 3 next year, so I am also looking forward to that. I guess like this year and next year might be like good for gaming. So yeah. Anyways, that was my little analysis of like and reaction to the trailer. I know it wasn't really a reaction because I saw this trailer first when I like a couple of days ago when it came out. But yeah, I wanted to go through this trailer and yeah. Also on the cover here, I don't know if we saw it before, but Bardock's outfit is ripped. So we might be getting battle damaged Bardock. That's pretty neat. So if you guys enjoyed this, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and whatnot, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.